Hello everyone, welcome to Super English Grammar. Please take pen and paper and note down all the 20 American English phrases and expressions if you really want to speak like Americans. Each and every phrase and expression taught in this video lecture is very important to use in everyday English conversation if anyone wants to speak like American speakers of English. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. Easy does it. The expression easy does it is used to tell someone to do or move something slowly and carefully. Let's say your friend John brings a box containing fragile items. He then asks you to move it to the shelf and says, "It can break, so easy does it." Here, what John wants to say is that you move the box slowly and carefully so that the items inside the box do not break. Number 2. To get one's act together. If you get your act together, you organize yourself so that you become more efficient in your work. That is, you give up your poor or bad behavior because you want to change yourself. Example, John wasted his first year playing games, but he got his act together his second year. Number 3. To let or get someone off the hook. The phrase to let or get someone off the hook means to allow them to escape from a difficult, unpleasant, or awkward situation. Example, judges will not let the culprits off the hook. Number 4. The last or final straw. The phrase the last or final straw means the last problem in a series of problems that makes the whole situation unbearable. That is, you can withstand the first, second, and third problems, for example, but after the last problem, you can't continue. Example, that my wife was rude to me was bad enough, but her being rude to my parents was the last or final straw. Number 5. The best of both worlds. If you have the best of both worlds, you enjoy the benefits of two totally different situations at the same time. Example, I have the best of both worlds since I am a school teacher and an online tutor. Number 6. To wrap one's head round something. The phrase to wrap one's head round something means to succeed in understanding something challenging, difficult, or strange. Example, finally, I could wrap my head round the complex issue. Number 7. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. The idiom, don't count your chickens before they hatch, means that you shouldn't make plans that depend on something good happening before you know that it has actually happened. Example, she wanted to buy a dress in case someone asked her to dance, but I told her not to count her chickens before they hatch. Number 8. To go on a wild goose chase. If you are on a wild goose chase, you do an unsuccessful search for someone or something that doesn't exist. Example, after he wasted 1 year searching for Sheikh Zavlavi, he realized that he was on a wild goose chase. Number 9. Good things come to those who wait. The idiom, good things come to those who wait, means that if you wait patiently, you will be rewarded or achieve your desired goals. This idiomatic expression is basically used to tell someone to wait patiently. Example, just after 1 month, John complains that his business is not growing. I say to him, good things come to those who wait. Number 10. To have bigger fish to fry. The expression to have bigger fish to fry means to have other important tasks to do or matters to attend to. Example, don't waste my time, I have bigger fish to fry. Here, bigger fish to fry means other important works to do. Number 11. To hit the nail on the head. Let's suppose you're teaching a class of students. During the lecture, you ask a question. One of your students finds the exact answer of the question. This is the situation when you can use the expression to hit the nail on the head. Example, John hit the nail on the head. John's answer is right. Number 12. It's raining cats and dogs. If it rains cats and dogs, it rains heavily. This expression is frequently used by the native speakers of English when there is a heavy rain out there. Example, take your umbrella with you or you will get wet because it's raining cats and dogs. Number 13. To kill two birds with one stone. The expression to kill two birds with one stone means to achieve two goals in one action and is used when you succeed in completing two tasks in the same action. Example, I killed two birds with one stone since I dropped my son at school on my way to the office. Number 14. To look before you leap. The phrase to look before you leap means to think or learn about the possible bad results of an action before doing it. Example, if you are planning to invest in the stock market, I advise you to look before you leap. Number 15. To rain on someone's parade. The expression to rain on someone's parade means to spoil their plan or pleasure. That is, when someone destroys your plan, you can use this phrase. Example, John, we are sorry to rain on your parade, but we can't allow smoking here. Number 16. To save for a rainy day. Let's say your friend John earns a lot but doesn't save money for possible future need. This is the situation when you'll say to John, save for a rainy day. Thus, to save for a rainy day means to save money for possible future need. Number 17. To take it with a grain of salt. If you take something with a grain of salt, you do not believe in everything you're told because you think it's unlikely to be true. Example, I take everything John says with a grain of salt because I think it's not true. Number 18. The elephant in the room. When you say that there is an elephant in the room, you mean that there is a major problem out there that's known to everyone but no one talks about it. Example, the university, when deciding the exam pattern, steadfastly ignored the elephant in the room, the time management issue. Number 19. To throw caution to the wind. If you throw caution to the wind, you actually act recklessly or do something without worrying about the risks. Example, John threw caution to the wind and started cheating in the exam. Number 20. To put something on ice. If something is put on ice, it literally means that it will preserve its freshness. However, figuratively, this expression means to postpone something, some plan or action or project. Example, John has put the project on ice until he succeeds in collecting the funds.